It's a Friday, and it's also a very beautiful day here in Brooklyn, New York. And you know what else is great? It may not exactly be 4 o'clock yet, but the clock is ticking, and the markets are nearly closed, and let's get it started early this afternoon. That's right, it's happy hour in the Big Apple. Now it's Friday, everybody, and a good Friday for the markets at that, as U.S. stocks rose, rebounding from Wall Street's biggest drop in nearly 2 months yesterday, as the government raised its estimate of economic growth in the second quarter and after consumer sentiment rose during the month of September. Now we first begin with data from the Commerce Department, which had GDP, gross domestic product, increasing at a revised 4.6% annualized rate. That's up from the previous estimate of 4.2% and also in line with expectations. Meanwhile, the University of Michigan's final read on consumer sentiment, that climbed to 84.6 in September from 82.5 the previous month. Now you team that with a series of corporate reports and positive results out of Europe, and it looked to be, well, quite the strong finish for the Dow Jones, where for every 5 shares falling, nearly 9 gained over at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's now take a look to see exactly how the markets are faring, approaching the close of not just the session, but the week as well. And lastly, on the corporate front, shares of Nike gaining in the afternoon just 1 day after the athletic apparel company reported first quarter profit that beat expectations. And Blackberry, that's right, Blackberry, remember them? Stock rising after the Canadian smartphone maker posted a smaller quarterly loss than expected, and its CEO projected the tech company would double its software revenue next year. So there you have it, kick back, relax, and here's a quick weekend schedule for you. Tomorrow morning, Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Then on Sunday, we have the New York Jets versus the Lions. And then you guys are probably wondering, why am I wearing this right now, especially after Derek Jeter and the rest of that? Well, Sunday's also the final home game and the final game overall for the 2014 season for the New York Mets. And I'll say one thing, I will be there, and I believe that we will win. No, not that game, but some season a very, very long time from now. Let's go Mets 2025. And with that stated, I'm James Sweeney from ModernWallStreet.com. Have yourselves a great weekend, and I'll see you guys all on Monday morning.